So on the back. Mystikal has been held without bond since his 2022 arrest on rape and domestic violence charges. Discuss future dates for the case. A gag order is in place in this case, which prohibits attorneys on both sides from speaking about it.
New Orleans rapper Mystikal has pleaded guilty to raping a woman in 2022. He pleaded to a lesser charge of third-degree rape. According to arrest documents, the rapper, whose real name is Michael Tyler, beat and raped the woman while she was visiting his Prairieville home. Prosecutors say he took her keys so she couldn't leave the house. His sentencing is set for June.
And breaking this afternoon at 4, Louisiana rapper Mystikal pleaded guilty to third-degree rape charges moments ago. Thank you for joining us here at 4. I'm Tisha Powell. Mystikal now faces a maximum of 20 years in prison. Rapper Mystikal, whose legal name is Michael Tyler, was arrested in 2022 on rape and domestic abuse charges. The judge in the case ordered a pre-sentence investigation before the sentencing, which is set for June 16th. Tyler faced similar charges back in 2004 for sexually assaulting his hairstylist. He would end up spending 6 years behind bars and labeled a registered sex offender.
In just a moment, but first we are following some breaking news. Louisiana rapper Mystikal pleading guilty to a charge of third-degree rape.
Now, that happened today in an Ascension Parish courtroom. Mystikal, whose real name is Michael Lawrence Tyler, was set to face trial at the end of the month. His sentencing is set for June. Now, this is not the first time Tyler has pled guilty to a sexual violence charge. We, of course, are going to continue following this case.
Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we back outside with it. H-Town, Texas streets once again, getting our flip on, handling some business per usual. But I had to pull over here in the cut and let y'all know what was the latest up. And this breaking news that hit the timeline, and it's most definitely wild and out of line. And I had a link in the description where you can watch these clips in the beginning in full from WFAB9 and WBRZ and Channel 4 WWL. Well, I'm going to get into the write-up mode as well, as Mystikal has pled guilty to third-degree rape today, and it's breaking everywhere right now. You got to think, at one point in time, Mystikal was a very big superstar rapper, had major hits, was going crazy. And we seen this happen back in 2004 with him, and this would be the third time when something like this has been attached to his name. 2017, it was a little bit different because the case got dropped or whatever, but this one right here from 2022, he's officially through. It just is what it is. You got to call it like that. No matter how you slice the pot, bro. They get attached to you 3 times, and this is wild. And the write-up says this. Mystikal, the Louisiana rapper known for a run of late 90s and early 2000s hip-hop hits, has pleaded guilty to third-degree rape in connection with a 2022 assault in Ascension Parish, according to WBRZ. The artist, whose real name is Michael Tyler, has been in jail since he was arrested in 2022 on several charges, including first-degree rape, simple robbery, domestic abuse battery, and false imprisonment. The charges were reduced as part of a plea deal. Deputies were called to a hospital in reference to a reported sexual assault. Detectives identified Tyler as a suspect after speaking with the victim, who suffered minor injuries during the assault. The victim had told investigators Tyler beat and choked her, then took her phone and keys to stop her from leaving. She also said he forced her to send him money via Cash App after the assault. Tuesday's conviction is not Tyler's first. He is a registered sex offender who previously served 6 years in prison after pleading guilty in 2003 to sexual battery and extortion in an unrelated case involving his hairstylist. In 2017, he was also charged with rape and kidnapping in Louisiana and spent more than a year in jail before posting bond. The charges were later dropped when a grand jury declined to indict him. Tyler, 51, now faces up to 20 years in prison. If he had been convicted of the original first-degree rape charge, he could have faced a life sentence. Mystikal rose to fame in the mid-1990s as part of Master P's No Limit Records. He found mainstream success with songs like Danger, Been So Long, and Shake Your A, featuring Pharrell Williams, and earned multiple Grammy nominations in the early 2000s. His sentencing is scheduled for June. In third-degree rape, is different from different states. It has different little levels to it, or different things that qualifies for the first, second, and third degree. And this is the Louisiana situation of third degree rape right here. And for him to plead guilty to that, it's no way, bro. It's no way. If I got this on my record already, this is already something I've been accused of before, and twice before, even the first time. You get charged with it, we keep it 1,000. It follows you, especially if you're a superstar. Just being charged with it alone, no matter if you innocent or you guilty, just calling it like it is. It's people that cleared their name, went through all the hoops and hoorah jumping and to do everything and completely prove their innocence, but it still can be attached to you because somebody gonna still want to try to find a way to believe it. Just keeping it 100. But if you already done time for this or registered for it, had a second case, it is no way in the world I'm pleading guilty to this for a third time. Ain't no way in the world at all when you already registered. Mystikal, obviously keeping it 100. That's how he get down. We love the music, we love the hits, even the early No Limit days. I was a fan of it, had it on repeat, still smoking, all that. That was it, bro. The unpredictable, everything he was dropping, the man right here, we went crazy jamming at his kids, bro. I was young. But this right here is out of pocket, bro. Third time, I'm not pleading guilty to this, knowing it ain't no way. We got to go to trial and let God figure it out, because when you plead guilty to it, yeah, he would have faced a life. But I'm going to tell you like this, we going to come back on appeal or something. I'm not finna have a guilty plea of that on my name, especially when I done been through it already, especially when I've been accused of this 3 times in the public eye. Now, the second time in 2017, the situation that got dropped, they chose not to indict him. But from 2004, then you had this again in 2017, and then it's obviously something there, because I heard in the beginning where they said that they wasn't going to speak on, the lawyers cannot speak on anything. It's a whole bunch of, nah, Mystikal, that ain't it at all. Taking it, nah, brother, that ain't cool. We ain't standing behind that. I got to come over here and completely denounce it. That ain't it. It ain't nothing play about it. It ain't nothing solid about it. And you was Mystikal, dog. Like, Mystikal is Mystikal. You can get a woman if you want a woman. Women know you. You can go places. Like Dawg said, if you see me in the you viral off of freestyles, bro. Like, women know who you are. There's no excuses at all. Even if you wasn't popular and known, it still wouldn't be okay at all. But the fact that you is, and it can come to you easy, the way that women throw themselves at dudes nowadays, you still feel like you got to get out here and take something and snatch something. Nah, bro, something all the way out of pocket with you. You're all the way left. I'm just keeping it all the way 100. Y'all tell me what y'all think. What they say, if you ever see me in a fight with a bear, save the bear. Yeah, we're going to be looking for some savior because you was out of there. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all tap into that Patreon, Urban Politicians TV. We got more coming, more videos, exclusive things on the Patreon. I'm going to dive in this probably more on the stream or something. That's going to be on the Patreon exclusively because we're going to go into more details. Stay on your pivot, more coming.